So let's talk about your speech. More importantly, let's talk about your next speech, shall we? What kind of speech is it going to be? Is it going to be a good speech or is it going to be boring? Let's decide now. What's your audience going to think when you get done giving your next speech? Are they going to be thinking, oh, thank God, it's over? Seems to be sitting down. Let's make sure they don't do one of those little like, oh, wait, one more thing, and stand up. Or are they going to be disappointed? Were they going to be enjoying your speech so much that when you actually finish, they feel a sense of loss? They want you to go on. Well, let me ask you another question. Which way would you like it to be? Would you like your audience to be following your every word? To be enjoying your speech? And in fact, to be really wishing that you'd get up and give another speech? Hopefully we all do. Right? That's our goal. If you give a speech, you really want to reach out and you want to touch your audience. Now, it's great to have goals. No problems with that. The question is, how? How do you actually make that happen? And I'm here to tell you it's cash. Pay your audience beforehand and no. Maybe he'll do another one and he'll pay us again. Okay, well, I'm sure cash would actually probably do it. We're probably not financially liquid enough to make that happen, so we're going to have to come up with something else. We're going to have to come up with the plan B. And the plan B is something that we're all very familiar with. You need to tell stories. We all need to tell stories when we give speeches. And it's first off because everybody likes to hear stories, but probably even more importantly than that, stories are how people learn. Stories are how people are going to remember what you had to say. So if you can tell a story, in fact, if you can tell 2 or 3 stories during your next speech, all of a sudden, whatever your main